The state of Kansas has dealt with its share of pro-life challenges as the Kansas Supreme Court ruled in 2019 that there is a, quote, fundamental right to abortion in the state's constitution. The ruling allows for live dismemberment abortions to continue, and certain abortion bans are in danger of being unenforceable. Pro-life groups are responding to that devastating ruling with the Value Them Both Amendment. This amendment seeks to protect both mothers and babies from what pro-life groups in Kansas claim will likely soon be an unlimited abortion industry in the state. The amendment would alter the state's constitution so Kansans can place life-saving limits on abortion. The amendment passed through the state's legislature this year and will go before voters in August 2022. We're spotlighting the Value Them Both Amendment for this week's Pro-Life Focus. Joining us now on Skype to discuss is Peter Northcott, Executive Director of Kansans for Life, and Brittany Jones, Director of Policy and Engagement with the Kansas Family Voice. Peter, welcome. Let's start with you. Can you give us some background behind the Value Them Both Amendment and why there's the need for this amendment?
Absolutely. And Catherine, thank you so much for having us on. So in 2019, the Kansas Supreme Court basically cleared the path for unlimited abortion in our state's constitution by discovering a nearly unlimited right to abortion. So now every single one of our pro-life laws, from parental notification to our bans on taxpayer-funded abortions, are now in danger of being struck down, and the abortion industry is starting to bring suits against those existing laws. So the Value Them Both Amendment was placed on the ballot in August 2nd of 2022 through a group of coalition partners of pro-life groups and some very brave legislators. And your viewers can take a look at the Value Them Both Amendment for themselves at valuethemboth.com.
Excellent. Brittany, I understand there has been a rise in abortions in your state. Could you tell us what's behind that increase?
Yeah, so we've already seen the abortion industry use this 2019 ruling to force abortion clinics or allow abortion clinics to stay open during the COVID-19 pandemic. So while the governor was closing down businesses and churches, she said that because there was this right to abortion in our Constitution, that they had to remain open. This then allowed the abortion industry to encourage women to travel from other states to Kansas to have abortions. And so we saw the first increase in abortions in almost 2 decades in Kansas this last year. There was a 9% increase, and that's 626 more lives that we've lost in Kansas because of this ruling.
That's devastating. Peter, can you speak more to that? Speak to why pro-lifers across the country should be paying attention to what's going on in Kansas. I understand your state is also seeing an impact from Texas's new heartbeat law.
Yes. So again, since that infamous 2019 ruling from the Kansas Supreme Court, right after that ruling, abortion industry attorneys told the Washington Post that Kansas is now a haven for the most unlimited abortion practices in the Midwest. And so just in the recent weeks, we've seen abortion clinics in Kansas marketing to out-of-state individuals, telling them that they should come to Kansas, whether it's Texas or other states. And as Brittany had mentioned, we've seen a 9.1% increase in our abortion rate since last year. So in order for us to reverse this course and ensure our state doesn't become this permanent haven for the abortion industry and for the most extreme practices, we have to pass this Value Them Both Amendment on August 2nd of next year.
So important. Brittany, how might the upcoming Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization Supreme Court case impact your state and this fight to pass the Value Them Both Amendment?
The most important impact for Kansas is actually the timing. It's 2 different areas of law, but the timing of the Dobbs case is the most important impact on Kansas. The Dobbs hearing, as I believe we've talked about on your show already today, is December 1st of 2021, so just in a few short months. But that ruling will likely be issued around the end of June, which is just 6 weeks shy of this Value Them Both going on the ballot. And so Kansas will be the first ballot test of whatever comes out of the Dobbs case. And this has huge impacts for our state because in Kansas, we're just looking at protecting our pro-life laws. We're not even talking about a 15-week abortion ban. We're talking about basic laws like parental notification, like informed consent, like protecting taxpayer dollars, ensuring that we don't have late-term taxpayer-funded abortion in the state of Kansas. But these are the things we're talking about. in Kansas, and that's why I encourage all of your listeners to go to valuethenboth.com and look at some of the information there and figure out ways they can get involved and see how they can help us push back against the dangerous abortion industry.
Absolutely. It's so great to see pro-life groups coming together like this. Peter Northcott and Brittany Jones, thank you so much.
Thank you, Catherine.